I'm going to try to do the 4x4x48 challenge. If you don't know what this is, don't worry, I didn't know until about a week ago. It is 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 straight hours. And you might be thinking, that's kind of insane. Yeah, it's fucking batshit crazy. So, now that you know it's insane, and I know it's insane, why am I doing this?
Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
No, but in all seriousness, it's really important to push yourself. There's a Japanese term, I don't really know what it is, but the Japanese term basically means that you're supposed to do something life-changing once a year. 48 miles in 48 hours is definitely life-changing for me. Who knows, it'll help me, maybe help my mental, maybe it'll help my legs, or everything will fall apart. And now herein lies the problem. The when and the how. David Goggins does this every single year in early March. That leaves me 2 months to train, which is not nearly enough time and brings me to the how problem. How am I going to train for something that requires me to run 48 miles in 2 days when the most I've ever run before in a single period is 13 miles? I don't know, but let's try it out. So the plan is actually quite simple. It's going to be run as much as I possibly can without getting injured. Now, that might seem simple. It's going to be a lot harder to implement than I actually think. I already know. I would like to run as much as I possibly can with a baseline being 4 miles at least 4 times a week. Then at least by the time the race actually comes, I know that I can do 4 miles consistently very easily. So at the bare minimum, I should be able to grit it out, hopefully. Here is the equipment that I will have. I'm going to have the Garmin Forerunner 55 watch, a water bottle for my longer runs to stay hydrated, and a pair of Brooks running shoes. Yeah, I can't draw. Whatever. That's why I'm running. Shut up. Here's actually another big concern of mine. I sweat like a freaking prostitute in church. It's terrible. It's terrible. So we're going to be taking electrolyte tablets all the time during this so that I don't continually cramp up, because that will probably be a huge problem if I'm running 48 miles in 2 days. So that's also going to be something I need to keep an eye on and figure out my nutrition. Now, I can't lie. My nutrition is not going to be something... oh, don't look at that. Is going to be something that I'm thinking about too much. It'll mostly be try to eat as relatively healthy as possible. Get my protein in, get my carbs in, get some vegetables in. Try not to drink my calories, and that'll probably be about to the extent that I focus on my nutrition. Day of nutrition, I have no clue. But that's something we're going to look into. So we're going to look into an actual training plan and an actual diet plan for the race day. We'll see how that goes. So now that I have a very tentative how I'm going to do this set in place, I gotta actually go do it. So I'll see you next week with an update, and we will figure out if I need to get a much more detailed plan, or if I think I can skate by and do this. See you next week.